Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for April the 1st through to the 14th. So this is a fantastic time for you guys because we're in Aries season and the sun is exalted in Aries in the heart of the season. And this is probably the best time of the year for you guys where you are energized, where the planets, the sun is really shining down on you. And this is the best time of the year, secondary only to your season, to the July and August energy of Leo. So this is a really, really great time, activated time. We have the beautiful Miss Stella, little Miss Leo herself, has decided to come in, especially for the Leo reading. And to bless the Leos. So let's see what's coming in. So yeah, this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because they give you the kind of fuller picture of what's going on for you. So if you know your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign, always recommend to watch all three. And this is a general reading, Leo. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. Stella's cameo. She's gone now. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. And also just letting you know, Leo, that I have opened up for personal readings. So the link for that is also in the description box below. Okay, so I've been told we've got these two cards. We're going to have a look at these. We've got Cup 9, I love it, Moon Pisces and Sword Princess Air Palace. Wow. Okay. This is a very inspired time for you because with the Cup 9 Moon Pisces energy, this is the card of fulfillment. And especially with this Sword Princess Air Palace, this is about ideas that you've been working on that are going to be very fulfilling for you, something that's developing. It might even be solutions that you're coming up with for things. And it's just going to feel very, very satisfying and fulfilling. So if you are doing anything to do with developing any sort of creative ideas or doing any kind of research or just learning or studying, anything, the Sword Princesses have an open mind, open and curious mind. There's a lot of interesting new information and learning coming to you, and it's going to be very deeply fulfilling, which is actually really nice energy to come through. So we're going to see what else is coming in. We just want to pull one more card. Here we have it. Okay. So we have, oh, I like it, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Mercury and Virgo. So the Magician, this is plans, new plans, very clever plans, inspired plans, how you're going to be doing things. It's very much, you're just kind of on fire here, Leo. You're like, it's like throw something at me, I'll work out how to do it, I'll find a solution, I'll fix something. It's like fixing lots of things, but it's also very creative and inspired, like I said. So the Magician energy, you know, the Mercury energy is a little bit like the Sword Princess. It's around information, learning, making plans. And so, yeah, I mean, it's manifestation. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, be open to what this is, because I feel like there's a lot of new, fresh energy with this as well. It's kind of like, oh, I'm going to try this. And then suddenly, boom, in comes this Nine of Cups of feeling very fulfilled and happy because of the fact that you have kind of manifested this. You've created this. So, yeah, it's almost like you can do nothing wrong, Leo. It's a great time. So if there's anything you want to try, something new or something you want to bring in, this is a really fantastic time to be doing that. And again, trying out new ideas and things like that. So yeah, wow. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in around all of this, Leo. So what other information is coming in? We've got the Queen of Swords. So there's a lot going on inside your mind. You know, this is the element of air and this is also a Libra energy. So the Queen of Swords is getting really, really clear about something. You know, with the Sword Princess, this is the initial idea or a message or a solution coming in. And then the Queen of Swords is kind of like a more mature part of your brain and going, yes, to something. Yes, I can see how that's going to work. Yes, I'm giving that the go ahead. It's an internal energy. So we'll see what else is coming in around it. The Queen of Swords is, you know, not scared. Her head is above those clouds of fear and doubt. And yeah, it can be a very diplomatic energy as well. It can be it's a card of Libra. So it could be that you're considering other people. There's a little bit of networking and diplomacy happening, but very much kind of a very diplomatic, yes, I will do that. Yes, that will work kind of energy. So let's see what else is coming through for Leo. And I actually feel like that's not quite right. I'm going to keep shuffling, Leo. I just felt like that wasn't the right frequency. Let's get the right frequency coming in for Leo. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands has come out. Okay, so I love the Ace of Wands. That's a real Aries energy. The Two of Pentacles is around balance. The Queen of Swords loves to find solutions and loves to bring in balance because it's the card of Libra. So something's been out of balance, especially in your material realm, or if there's something that perhaps is blocking you where you're a little bit of ambivalent about something. There's been some juggling, but the Ace of Wands is no, this is what I really want to be doing. And underneath we have the Ten of Cups, which is long-term happiness. Fantastic. So it's kind of like the cards are coming out slightly differently this time, Leo. So let's just see. I do feel like it is an energy of doing things slightly differently, but it's going to work. Absolutely, it's going to work. I do not know what's going on with the cards, Leo. I don't think I've ever really had this where the cards just have not really got to the right frequency. So it's kind of like the interesting thing that with the Magician energy is that the Magician is the card of manifestation. So for things to manifest and to they need to be aligned to the correct frequency of what you're bringing in. And that's part of what this is that it's around aligning to the correct frequency. And again, they're flipping. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is a Sagittarius energy. It's getting excited about something, which is really nice. So we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Okay, in the near future, you've got a big choice coming in with the Lovers card. So do you want to step into this thing that's in front of you with this Ace of Wands? You're presenting as the Three of Wands. So, you know, you might want to see some more positive results before you step into it. The Five of Pentacles, you're walking away from something that's no longer resonating. You're potentially wanting a contract around this and getting yourself into a much better position, stronger position with that Seven of Wands energy here. So, and there's celebration around this. Wow. At the base, we've got the Hermit energy. So it's interesting with the Hermit energy because the Hermit energy can be that there's been, this is going deep within. It's a sense of retreat, connecting to your own inner wisdom and finding the answers that way before you go out. And that's why the Sword Princess energy and the Queen of Swords is kind of interesting because it's a much more internal energy of what's going on inside your mind. You know, it's a real Virgo energy, the Hermit energy of listening to some messages that are happening within your body as well. So, and that's your body has the wisdom. Listen to your body because your body, and it's not just messages around your body, it's about this next step, this next direction that's coming in, which feels really exciting. So yeah, the solution, something's really going to work. You're getting yourself in a better position and there's celebration around it, which is fantastic. So here we have the Queen of Swords. We've kind of talked a little bit about her. And this is all around aligning to an idea that works and aligning to an idea that is clear, aligning to an idea that works for not only you, but people around you. And it feels like a good thought. It feels like a good idea. Very clear. And it's kind of like, okay, I've got this idea. How can I make it happen? And the Two of Pentacles may be that there's a big question about resources. Maybe you need to do a little bit of juggling of money, move money between accounts or kind of working out how be a little bit creative with the money. But the Two of Pentacles is kind of just saying, the thing that's blocking you from moving forward is perhaps something on the material resource level, but I feel like you move beyond that. And we have in your conscious mind the Ace of Wands. So this is like, boom, okay, this is getting really, really inspired. This is just like a real Aries energy of activation, starting something new, initiating something that is really inspiring you, something that you could be really passionate about. So the Ace of Wands is about taking action. So this is the masculine energy where it's like your mind is getting really clear about something and then it's like, boom, in you go. You're connecting to something. The Ace of Wands can represent an inspired new idea that's coming through. It can also represent a relationship, the spark, the start of a new relationship, or a ignition of a spark within a relationship as well. So the Ace of Wands is just kind of like this, I want this. This is what I want. And this is what I want to be doing. It's like I said, it's very Aries energy. What do you want? What do you want to start? What do you want to bring in? And it can be represent a new goal as well that is coming through around your long-term happiness. This is what's at the base. This is what's at the root. This is what's happening deep down. And this is the card of happiness. This is the rainbow, the rainbow. Happiness not only for you, but those people around you that you love as well. And that doesn't have to necessarily be humans. It can be pets. It can just be feeling harmonious within your environment if you're living on your own. It's kind of interesting with the Hermit energy because the Hermit energy is very much an alone energy, a sense of solitude and soul searching, whereas a lot of this energy that's coming in is to do with partnerships and relationships and things starting to kind of flow in that area as well. So the Ten of Cups is really lovely. This is a great, beautiful energy. It's just wanting to bring in happiness, and that's what this is all heading towards. So that's really fantastic. In the recent past, you've got the Knight of Wands. So this is more fire energy. This is Sagittarius, in fact, the Knight of Wands. And there's been a positive shift and change. With the Knight of Wands energy, potentially could be somebody that's come in that's very fun. It's a very fun-loving energy, but it represents a positive change and taking action on the things that are inspiring you as well. So the Knight of Wands can be wanting, it's just a more sense of something out of the ordinary. It's something that comes in that's out of the ordinary, that's inspired you, and it may be that what you're bringing in and creating is something out of the ordinary, but it's very much, trusting those instincts, trusting those passions and moving forward with it, which is really nice. So this could come in the form of a person coming in. Usually the Knights are about change and the direction that you're going in. So with the fire energy, you're like, I'm really connecting to the fire of Aries. And here we have lovely Miss Stelly back again. And so, there's a sense of wanting positive change, understanding what it is you want, making the plans and the solution for it, thinking, okay, I want to be really happy. And then, there's a big choice in the near future with the Lovers card. So this actually may be around a soulmate connection as well coming in. So there's the choice to step into it. And that's what the Queen of Swords is that's the yes. That's giving yourself permission and the yes to say, I want this and I want to step into this. So, there is a big choice ahead with the Lovers card. But interestingly, what I love is that the sun is shining down on the angel and the sun is exalted at this moment in time. So what I love about this Lovers card here, Leo, is that there's a big choice ahead of you. And that's the thing, is that we can see the sun is shining in this. It's shining on top of the angel. So there's a sense that there's a very clear message from Spirit. There's an opportunity to go up and find the clarity around the choice. We can see there's a little bit of cloud around these the figures' heads, this couple's heads in terms of the choice that's here. So there's a little bit of confusion or things aren't necessarily clear. But that's what I love about the Queen of Swords. You can see her head is above those clouds of fear and doubt. So it's saying if there is something you're a bit clouded, you're unsure or uncertain about what the choice is that lies ahead, the clarity is there. The sun is there. The sun is shining. And we can see here with the Sword Princess, Air Palace, the sun is there with this very clear thought that is wanting to be developed as well. So yeah, fantastic. And so you're presenting as the Three of Wands. This is a card of you've actually put in a lot of effort. You've put in your time with something. You've put in the work. And it's now time to wait for your ships to start coming in, for those good results to start coming in. So you could be seeing some really, really positive results coming through here, which is really fantastic. And, the thing that, the interesting thing that I got with this is that it's kind of like a snowball effect, that once some really positive energy starts coming in, it just kind of grows and grows and grows, which is actually a really nice energy. And it's kind of interesting because we're seeing the snow here with the Five of Pentacles, and it feels like there's snow falling, and this is actually the opposite. This is people being left out in the cold. This is feeling, energy surround you, the positive change that this is around and the positive results that are coming in around you is to do with prosperity, with this Five of Pentacles energy. This is where you could have been worried about money, where there might not have been enough money, where it's like you're wanting to leave an old form of income and an old way of dealing and managing with money. It's just something's no longer resonating, something's no longer right for you anymore. And it's kind of like I didn't necessarily belong in that club and I don't want to be part of that club anymore. This can, if we want to apply this to relationships as well, because, you know, you can do it both ways with this reading. The Five of Pentacles can be where you didn't feel valued within a relationship, and you can apply that to anything in your life that's something you either didn't feel valued or you no longer value. So it's kind of interesting, but I do feel like it's opening you up to the solutions coming in around. I keep getting the word prosperity, 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 which is really fantastic. So hopes and fears, you've got the Justice energy. This is also a Libra energy of fairness, impartiality. This is a sense of contracts as well. So you're either wanting a contract or you're not wanting a contract. This is perhaps the big choice. And the contract could be something quite official. You know, it could be a legal contract, or it could be something to do with, you know, an agreement within yourself, because we're seeing the Queen of Swords. This is more of an internal energy of giving yourself permission and saying yes. So there's a sense of impartiality with this, that just knowing what the right choice is and then really stepping into the right thing with it, with this Justice energy. And it has to be fair. You know, there's fairness around this. But as an outcome, we've got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. So this is, you know, again, it's the Wands energy. It's your fire energy, Leo. And the Seven of Wands, you can see that this person has leveled up. They're in a much better, higher position. They've found higher ground with something. They're in a stronger position, so stronger position to speak your truth, or stronger position to defend what it is that you want, stronger position to get what it is that you want. So you've kind of leveled up in some ways. And there's celebration around this with the Three of Cups. It's kind of like you got where it is that you wanted to get to, and you find yourself in a different position, an elevated position, which is actually really fantastic. And so this is where we've got the Hermit energy, which is can actually be an energy of a little bit of soul searching, soul seeking, trying to find answers, connecting to those answers deep within, trying to find the path ahead. It feels like perhaps there's even a sense of doing something on your own, or a sense of loneliness can come in with this for some of you. But it's kind of interesting because the Hermit energy, in a weird way, what I'm getting with this, because it's the wise old sage, it's going in and going deep and finding the information, and be open to what that and curious about what that information is, because I feel like you're getting the clarity with the Sword Princess as there's information and ideas coming to you. And then the thing with the Hermit energy, it's bringing that information back up and out from a very deep internal space, a deep retreat, and then bringing this out and sharing it with other people, sharing it with the world, stepping into the masculine energy of taking action with it. So it is saying it's a process. It is a like deep internal process first, which is why we've got the Nine of Cups, which is things are starting to line up. Your ships are coming in. There's a deep sense of fulfillment, but part of this is because of the deep work that you've been doing with it, Leo. So the positive results and the celebration is all around results, really great results for hard work. And it's kind of like, I did it. So yeah, really nice energy. So, let's pull a card. This is the affirmation card that the universe has for you. This is the message the universe wants you to get, and also the message that it wants you to say to yourself. So it says, life supports me. Life created me to be fulfilled. That's what we're looking at, fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. I trust life, and life is always there at every turn. I am safe. So yeah, that's a really fantastic energy to come through. And let's finish it off with a charm for you, Leo. Oh, wow. Speaking of Miss Stelly making a few different cameo appearances and coming in, we have the little pussycat, and it's kind of like, you know, I'm getting this sense of purring, very happy and contented. You know, the inner lion is just this little cute pussycat that's kind of just going, oh yeah, I'm really happy now. And so I'm kind of getting that. I keep getting purring, like really, really, that energy of, yeah, happy how things have turned out. And yeah, also, it's a very inner childish kind of energy. It's kind of like the big, scary exterior of the lion sometimes is this warm little kitten inside. And it's just like this nice, it's all gooey inside, which is kind of sounds a bit cliche, but I just get the sense of it's this inner contentedness that is really what we're talking about here. And the thing with the cats is that they do things on their own terms. They're very independent and they're also very psychic energies. So, but I feel like there's a softening. There's a softening and opening and inner contentedness where you're kind of just happier and it's kind of warm. It's a warm energy, which is actually really nice. So that's it, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, and we're going to look at what's coming in the near future. You've got the big choice. What are some of the things around that, some of the considerations, and also what's coming in the future beyond. You're getting yourself in a better position. There's celebration around this. So what else do we need to know about that? Where is this all going? And so we're going to look at the near future and the future beyond, look a little bit further down the track with this, pull any extra clarifiers or intuitive messages that you need to hear. And we're also going to tune into career, money, love and relationships and really focus in on those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading, Leo. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, this is a really fantastic dynamic time for you where I feel like things are going to start working for you, where you're kind of finding solutions, you're getting back on top, which is actually really fantastic energy. So that's it, Leo. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment because that lets YouTube know that you support this channel and helps with the growth of the channel. And please take care.